This is first knowledge. There's always been a problem that many women agree that all men cheat. Realistically and factually, this is known to be true by judging people who are in the limelight, meaning celebrities or sports stars, or if you look at well-known men throughout history. King Henry VIII of England. Henry VIII famously had 6 wives, and he cheated on most of them. His most famous infidelity was with Anne Boleyn, whom he pursued relentlessly and ultimately married, leading to his break with the Catholic Church. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, was known to have had multiple affairs during his presidency, including with Hollywood star Marilyn Monroe. Napoleon Bonaparte, the French emperor, had a string of affairs throughout his life, including with his wife Josephine's lady-in-waiting, Pauline Bonaparte. Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, had an affair with White House intern Monica Lewinsky, which led to his impeachment by the House of Representatives. Judging from these men, it's clear they needed more than one woman to satisfy their needs. What was also common in the ancient past was that a man could have more than one wife, which some cultures today still carry on. Let's take a closer look at some kings throughout history who had more than one wife. Ramses II. Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great, is believed to have had more than 100 wives and concubines. He ruled Egypt for 67 years during the 19th dynasty, and many of his wives were from foreign countries that he had conquered. Thutmose III, who reigned during the 18th dynasty, is believed to have had at least 7 wives. He was known for his military conquests and expanded Egypt's territory during his reign. Amenhotep III, who ruled during the 18th dynasty, is believed to have had several wives, including Queen Tia, who was his favorite. He was known for his building projects, including the Temple of Luxor. Seti I, who ruled during the 19th dynasty, is believed to have had at least 2 wives. He is known for his military campaigns and his building projects, including the Temple of Karnak. Akhenaten, who ruled during the 18th dynasty, is believed to have had several wives, including his famous wife Nefertiti. There were many Asian kings and emperors who had multiple wives throughout history. Here are a few examples. Emperor Xuanzong of Tang, China. Xuanzong had numerous wives and concubines during his reign in the 8th century. He was known for his patronage of the arts and literature, but his reign was also marked by political turmoil and rebellion. King Mongkut of Siam, Thailand. Mongkut, who ruled in the mid-19th century, had 82 wives and concubines. He was known for his modernizing reforms and his efforts to maintain Siamese independence in the face of European colonialism. Shah Jahan, India. Shah Jahan, who ruled the Mughal Empire in the 17th century, had several wives, but he was particularly devoted to his wife Mumtaz Mahal. He built the Taj Mahal in her memory after she died during childbirth. King Rama V of Siam, Thailand. Rama V, who ruled in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, had several wives and consorts. He is known for his efforts to modernize Thailand and for his diplomatic skills in maintaining the country's independence. Emperor Taizong of Tang, China. Taizong had many wives and concubines during his reign in the 7th century. He was known for his military conquests and his administrative reforms, which helped to establish the Tang dynasty as a major power in Asia. It's worth noting that the practice of having multiple wives was common among many Asian rulers throughout history, and it was often seen as a sign of wealth, power, and political alliances. What is a concubine? A concubine is a woman who lives with and has a sexual relationship with a man to whom she is not married. In some historical contexts, concubines were considered a status symbol, and having a concubine was seen as a sign of wealth, power, and social status. In some cultures, concubines had a lower social status than wives, but they were still often provided with financial support and given some degree of protection. The practice of having concubines was more common in the past and was particularly prevalent in many ancient societies, including ancient China, Japan, and the Middle East. In some cases, concubines were selected from among the lower classes or from foreign countries that a ruler had conquered. In other cases, they were the daughters of nobles who were given to a king or emperor as part of a political alliance. So you see, men having multiple sexual relations with women in the past was something to be proud of. Kings were doing it, and it was a sign of wealth and power. This kind of behavior is common in male animals too. Lions. Male lions live in prides with several females, and they mate with all of the females in the pride. Gorillas. Male gorillas have several females in their harem, and they mate with all of them. Elephant seals. Male elephant seals mate with as many females as possible during the breeding season and defend their territory against other males. Emperor penguins. Emperor penguins mate with several partners throughout their lifetime, and they often have a new mate each breeding season. Red deer. Male red deer establish territories and mate with as many females as possible within their territory. These are just a few examples of the many animal species that practice polygamy. Polygamy is thought to have evolved as a way to increase reproductive success, particularly in species where males have to compete for access to females. Polygamy is the driving force that nature uses to increase reproduction. So this is not a lustful social problem, it's natural. You see, the age at which women stop having the ability to conceive and carry a pregnancy to term is known as menopause. Menopause typically occurs between the ages of 45 and 55, but it can occur earlier or later. The average age for menopause in the United States is 51 years old. In a healthy man, sperm production typically continues throughout his life, although the amount and quality of the sperm may decline with age. This decline in sperm quality can make it more difficult to conceive, but it does not necessarily mean that a man will become infertile. In general, men continue to produce sperm throughout their lives because the cells that produce sperm, called spermatogonia, constantly divide and generate new cells. However, as men age, the cells that produce sperm may become less efficient, resulting in a lower quantity and quality of sperm. This would indicate that men are supposed to go on and father kids with younger women. This is fact and something that nature pushes. Most men are turned on by graphic and physical appearance, meaning it does not take much to trigger him. Just a simple, yes, or it's okay. This is first knowledge.